be our Clapton, actually. And, you know, the whole thing has changed since then, you know. And, you know, where we were making $10,000 a week, or some of my friends are still making $10,000, $15,000 a show, but, you know, most people in most genres are struggling, you know. Clubs are closing, people are going away. But, you know, I always wanted to write really good songs, and I do all these interviews, you know, because I get the record's only been out about 5 months, 4 months. And, you know, I always say I wanted the note, that one note. You know, it's the note that you saw BB play, you know, and the note that Carlos played. And, you know, there's one note that can move 100,000 people, you know, 200,000 people. And I wanted the note, but I wanted to write songs, you know, at some point in my life that, you know, changed people's lives, or at least they thought about it, you know. And I had a friend, and I went to playing contemporary blues. I played with Lou Graham from Foreigner. I played with Clarence Clemens. I played with Joe Lynn Turner, who was in Rainbow, Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. I played in a band called Stars that were managed by Bill O'Coy. They were a huge, you know, they were a really big band. We were opening for Rush and Ted Nugent. You know, and I played in all these rock bands. I played with Fiona, who was back then, you know, an MTV favorite, and, you know, and did all these rock, you know, did a lot of rock records. I did this. Tell me if you know what this is. What's that?
My Sharona.
That was me. I got paid $787 for that. Because I swear to God, you know, I walked in, it was 19, I'm trying to think of when this was. It's like 80, I don't know. I don't think I had done Winwood yet, but it was 82 or 83. And I walked into the studio, and they had an Apple computer, and, you know, it was at Power Station or someplace. Where was it? I don't even remember. But they had the friggin' spaceman on a screen, you know the little MTV space guy. And I walked in and I went, you know, and they, you know, hit start on the computer, and the bass one, and the drums were doing, you know, it was like, you know, programmed drums and programmed bass. And I went, what is this? And they went, we don't know. And they went, what do you mean you don't know? They said, it's called music television. I went, what the hell is that? They said, we don't know, but that's the guy, you know, and it had the logo, and all I had to do was go, you know, a couple times and double it, and, you know, Ray Gomez did it, a couple of us did it, you know. And then I got paid triple scale, which is great, because I was there for like 45 minutes, and I got $787 for 45 minutes. And they played it 27 million times.
Yeah.
You know, I knew ad executives that were making money from, you know, walking in and humming it on a microphone and signing up with SAG-AFTRA and like getting like thousands and millions of dollars. But the thing is, I always wanted to write, you know, you want to write songs that move people. I mean, like, you know, you asked about Why Water a Dead Rose. You know, it's a great song. It's really good. It's got great lyrics, and that's what songs are about, you know, Beatles and all that stuff to me, but, you know, with really good guitars. And I was going through the first of my 53 divorces, which was very unexpected. And it really was. I did not expect it. I always thought you got married and there was picket fences and 2 BMWs and 2.3 kids and a couple of dogs and bring them by the beach. But I wrote this song in a hotel room when I was on the road. And I was on a label out of Atlanta called Ichiban, which was an EMI label. And I finished the demo, and my manager was Willie Perkins, who managed Greg Allman, and he was with the Allman Brothers from the beginning. He's a great guy. If you ever get to read his books, please do. I said, man, that's a great song. He said you should send that to Clapton. And I had met Clapton with Winwood. That's another story. I told Gary that story the other day. It's great. I called a friend of mine. I said, "Hey, are you?" He was at Disney and publishing. I said, "You involved in this Clapton record?" He said, "Yeah, it was Pilgrim. It was '98 or '99." So what happened was we called Clapton, sent it over to him. He dubbed the song. He demoed it. Never gave me the demo. And he's had a couple of songs since then. And back then it would have been really good money. Clapton back then. But anyway, what happened with this song is this came out I put it out on a record called Holding Ground in 2003. And I'm a Grammy member, but I hate them. I've been in the first round in the Grammys 43 times in 9 categories. And I've never made the top. And this week we found out why. It's because it's completely manipulated and Deborah Dugan is right. But what happened was, this record came out, and this is I guess this is the epitome of why you would want to be a songwriter or do music, because this is the crux of what this is all about. I got a letter from this guy in Czechoslovakia. It was an email, actually. And he said, "Mr. Messano, I got your album Holding Ground from a friend of mine in France, and it's wonderful, and thank you." And he said, "But I have to tell you, I'm writing this email because I want to thank you." He said, "I was going to commit suicide, and I heard your song called Sea of Hope, and I thought you were talking to me, and you stopped me from killing myself." And I was completely floored, as I still am every night when I tell the story, because it's like, how can you do that? How can a couple of words on a napkin that you put on a demo in a hotel room that came out on a record save a life, And so if that's the one thing that ever happened in my life as a professional musician, that's probably the best thing that can ever happen, right?
Yeah.
So this was a song I wrote to try to save my life, and it saved somebody else's. This is Sea of Hope. The day you're born, you get a pat on the back, kick you out the door so never come back. Live your life, be a good, honest man, working hard, do the best you can. You feel unbalanced, you feel confused, you know you're lonely, you've been abused. Don't you worry, boy, you're in. God's standing out, that'll lend you a hand. And even in the darkest night, a beautiful light can shine. Take me to the Sea of Hope, spinning free with no line of gold. Take me to the Sea of Hope. I feel love in the Sea of Hope. You're overqualified, you're underrated, an underachiever or a disbeliever. The family's taken, you are shaking. Gotta do right, mama, gotta bring on the bacon. Dollars rule our lives, love just runs and hides. A touch of kindness is on a library shelf. We're out for everything, with no concern for anything. Angels in our doorways are always pushed away. And even in the darkest night, a beautiful light can shine. Take me to the Sea of Hope, swimming free with no line of hope. Take me to the Sea of Hope. I feel love, I feel love. Take me to the Sea of Hope, swimming free with no